Hi, today I'm going to show you how to use an app called Adobe Scan to scan your handwritten work in to create a PDF file to submit. So we're going to use an app called Adobe Scan. It's completely free for either Android phones or iPhones. So once you download it and start it up on your phone, you're going to see this right here. So to start a scan, we're going to click this camera button here in the lower left. And it's going to pull up a camera that will let us start scanning. So I'm using here an old exam, and so you hold this up and it will find the corners of the document, and as you can see, it will put a little cropped square. Now if it gets these wrong, you can hold them with your finger and drag them to tell it where the borders are, but usually it does a really good job of getting them right. One thing you could do to help it is have enough light for it to see and have a background that's high contrast. Like here I'm scanning this on a black surface. Okay, so you can adjust it if you need to, but here this looks good, so we just hit continue and we go on to the next page. Now I didn't mention this, but I didn't actually need to click the shutter button in the bottom middle. If you just kind of hold it and wait, it will find the right moment to take the picture once it's located the edges. So we're just going to go ahead and scan these pages. This is where all of your handwritten work would appear. You see a little number in the bottom right telling us how many pages we've scanned so far. We'll do this as our last page. That will be 4 pages. Okay, so once you've scanned all of your work, you can click the button here in the lower right to go into the mode where you can edit if needed. You can give it a title here. So I would recommend that you name it with your last name and your assignment name, so that when it has that name when you submit it, it's easy to tell what assignment it is. Now at this point, a lot of times it will be perfectly good. You can kind of flip through the pages and see how it looks. This one did come out a little odd with the way that it handled the text. Now if you don't like the way that it looks, there's lots of options here at the bottom to change the coloration, to rotate, especially if a page ended up sideways. That makes things hard to grade. You can rotate. The option that I like the most is the one called color here on the bottom. Sometimes you can go in here and you can choose a different coloration, a different filter to make it turn out better. So we can look at this and pick color, and we can see, is grayscale better? It takes a minute. Not really much of a difference here. Is whiteboard better? Or you can go back to the original. Now in this case, it looks like the auto color did a pretty good job, so we'll just switch back to that. And then we'll click Save PDF up here in the top right corner. And it's going to create a PDF file. It's going to create a single file that holds all of the pages of your work. This makes it very convenient for us to grade. Now, so it's made the PDF file, but you need to somehow get a hold of the file to submit it. The best way to do this is to click Share, and then click, not Share Link or Email, click Share a Copy. That's going to share the actual file. You can click on your Gmail or whatever app you use for your mail, and you can mail it to yourself. And there you go. So now you can go on your computer and you can grab your email and you can grab the file and you can submit it right on D2L as a nice PDF.